Hello, this is H.C. Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Arcana! I thought about saying Final Fantasy something, but no, that wouldn't be right. Ah, here's the forest. I thought we already went into the forest from the looks of the world map, but apparently I was wrong. Well, now we're actually here. Finally. I don't know how we got into those ruins back there, but well, there we go. And here we got new enemies, fly traps. Sylph will be very useful in this part of the area because of that. Hey, all right, more stats, I guess. I was gonna say more party members, but no. By the way, Sala has an attribute 6 spell, which does what it says it does, deals damage to enemies, but it costs a lot of MP, so I would only use that in very specific situations. Okay, we got another new enemy, our first water elemental enemy. Let's defend here. Trunk Man, there we go. Now what I want to do in this battle is use 2 wind cards, because wind, like I was saying, will deal 50% more damage to water elemental enemies and 100% more damage to earth elemental enemies. So it'll work pretty well on both of them there. To deal 100% more damage to water, you would need earth cards. But I figured, you know what? Wind cards can pretty much do both for us, so I'm not worried about that. As far as learning the actual Lightning 2 spell, though, you'd probably have to wait until, I think it was level 14, if I recall correctly. Ignore that path that I just, passed up there. So, we'll get there soon enough, viewers, soon enough. You gotta be careful with Sylph in this area, though, because those Trunkmans can deal quite a bit of damage to her. Here we get a Strength Honey. Alright. There's a bunch of honeys that we're gonna be getting around here. We're gonna be picking them up right off the street. But I'm just going to use them all at once. Well, I'm not going to use them, but, well, you'll see, viewers. I don't want to use them right now, is what I mean, so. Don't bees die once they sting you, like, once? I thought that's how bees worked. Seems like a bit of a design flaw to me, but anyway, we get an intelligence honey. And also, after that last battle, we learned attribute 3, so it's slightly cheaper than attribute 6. The only thing with the attribute spells, some of them only single target, some of them multi-target, and you can't choose. It's dependent on the spell itself. I only really care for, the multi-targeting spells. The single targeting ones, they cost too much MP. Why would I use that? So, I mean, the purpose of using spells is to clear out enemies really fast. Now, we got all these honeys here. Let's take a look at them. Yeah, they don't increase anything that I care about. But basically, what they do is they increase your stats. The problem is that most stats really don't make that big of a difference. Besides, holy crap, Trunk Man! Yeah, most stats really don't do that much. Like, you could increase your strength, and it won't really increase your damage that much. I mean, it will, but it takes a lot of strength to really increase your stats. Most of your damage progression is going to come from getting better weapons and such. So I'm not really going to use those honeys to increase my stats. I'm going to sell them for money. That's how I get around needing to level grind in the game, because if you just sell all the honeys that you find throughout the game, you'll have more than enough money. I mean, the only stats that I really care about are HP and MP. That's pretty much it. The other stats don't really matter too much. Alright, we learned another spell, Unpetrify for Rooks. Remember that for later, viewers. But anyway, alright, there we go. Well, let's move along then. I saw something interesting the other day. I was on the highway, and I went to a pit stop. They had, like, restaurants there and everything. They got a whole bunch of them in Illinois. They're called oases, right? Normal, well, maybe not everyday activity, but a normal activity, right? And then I saw a bus on the side of the road from Green Bay, Wisconsin. The name on the bus? Lamers. They certainly are. I am not kidding. I'm not making this up just to make fun of those cheeseheads. I'm dead serious. It just seemed kind of odd to me. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. The path to the left there that I just passed up is empty, so let's head on back. What is that guy anyway? Is he supposed to be some kind of lion with wings or something? I don't know. Let's see. Why don't we use some of our herbs? Why not? Give that to you. Yeah, let's give you another one. Why not? We've got plenty of those. Salo doesn't want to share a sleeping bag with me. Nuts. Oh well. Man, we're fighting plants everywhere around here. What next? One-Eyed Willy? For boss time! Okay, here we go. Cyclops. This guy is a little hard. Because he's fire elemental and Sylph is, well, what is it? Wind elemental. Let's try 3 water cards. I only want to do this once. Hey! Alright, there we go. We got him. That'll give us a pretty good jump on the battle here. Otherwise, he will take a little while. Basically, I'm keeping Sylph around as a meat shield. Even though she's probably going to take a lot of damage from this guy. But it's better than my humans taking all that damage. Oh, you know what? Oh, I don't have it yet. Nuts. I was going to say, Sylph has a spell at level 10 that would be useful called Dodge All. It increases your dodge rating, which could be pretty useful against this guy. So if Sylph starts taking a lot of damage, then I'll just call her away. I don't want her going below 100 HP because, well, I want to be able to use her for random battles. Just that lately she hasn't been doing too well. All right, got him. Oh, was that you the whole time? No. What, were you just standing behind him watching the fun? What's going on? Oh, the man! Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, his name's Darwin. What do? Evolve? I'll be honest, I haven't seen the new X-Men movie, but I heard it was pretty good, actually. Everyone seems to be raving about it. Oh, okay. What, did you lose your sword? Of course! Why not? More party members! If you say no, it's a Batama situation. So, nah, we're not gonna go through that again. Yay, new music, all right. Now what I want to do is I want to give Rooks his old short sword, and for some reason, Darwin doesn't come with any equipment. I don't know how he was beating the hell out of those other monsters. I guess he lost his old sword, but I'm going to give him the broadsword there. Because Rooks actually has another option in battle to use cards, whereas Darwin, he pretty much only has his physical attacks there. Darwin also has the Attribute 2 spell, so that's pretty nice too. That hits all enemies, so I like that. You could use him for heal 1. He's got a lot of MP, so yeah, it's pretty nice. So let's keep on going. Is there anything over here? I had most of my map memorized. No, there isn't. Okay. But yeah, all those spells that can hit fire enemies, those will become useful very soon. I wouldn't have used them against the Cyclops, though. Nah. Show him your best moves, Darwin! But yeah, like I said, I would not worry about armor for Darwin, or anyone in this chapter, really. I like how when he joins your party, the music changes. That's a nice touch. But yeah, now we got a return ring, so if you wanted to, you could go back to town and get more equipment for him, just like the alchemist was saying earlier. But I'm not going to bother with that. Nah. Why? Oh, I was like, why are you dealing so little damage? Right, I gave you a worse weapon. So pretty much Sala and Darwin are going to be dealing the majority of my DPS now. So, oh well. Ooh, well, I don't have the MP for it, but thanks, I guess. I don't know. Oh, go after that one. Or they could dodge. Why not? I think they've got a little over 30 HP. Nuts. Turn order seems to be rather random in this game. It doesn't seem to be like, I don't know, straight up based on agility or alertness or whatever stat you want to call it. I don't know. I think, yeah, I can one-shot these guys. They're easy enough. I suppose I could use change attribute to win, but nah, wouldn't worry about it. See, I think that's all the treasure in this area. You could sell those honeys and get some armor if you really wanted to, but nah, this chapter's easy enough. We'll have some, we're gonna need our gold for the next chapter. Chapter 3 is where the game really kicks you in the balls. Ha ha! Oh yeah, I had that sword from the last chapter. And I was still able to one-shot them then! Yeah, I figured I'll just leave in the small battles there. Gotta make me twist and turn every time so you can get me into more random battles, huh, game? Well, at least the game's taking it easy on me now. Oh, that's nice and refreshing. I like the atmosphere in this area, though. Of course, we're fighting a whole bunch of plants and mutants, or whatever those things are. Where are these enemies coming from, anyway? They just came out of the trees, man. They just came out of the trees. Alright, we learned to dodge all. Just in time for the Crimson Valley. Next time on Let's Play Arcana! This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.